I lost friends, but I lost myself the most, I guess. To all the monsters in my head.
Solid. Let's do one more.
Hit that shit, boy.
I didn't mean to write another record. I went into the studio to do Be the Bad Guy with Tyler as a single. I had written it in the beginning of 2021, but I had my Love or Lack Thereof EP coming out. I had the series with Nikita, Guide to Moving On, coming out. Some remixes and strip versions of songs in between, and my year was basically jam-packed. So I went into the studio way later with this song, sometime in the summer of 2021, to record it and basically hold it until either the end of the year or the beginning of 2022, just to release as a single. But by the time I got the mix and the master back, I had already written a couple more songs and was sending demos to Tyler, and he just was like, so are we doing another record? And I was like, well, shit, I guess we are.
There. Dude, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, and I'm sure they haven't, because it's like kind of an epiphany I'm having at the moment. You don't suck. Yeah. You don't suck. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that. I'm glad to be the first one.
I'm pretty sure you've told me that, but
I told you not to suck.
Yeah.
This might be the dawn of you not sucking.
Yeah. This is good. This is crazy.
Okay.
It was more so just how much I loved the fact that Be the Bad Guy sounded so good along with these other songs. It felt like there was such a continuity in the sound and the feeling and what I was writing about that it just needed to be another record, and I'm so grateful it was. In My Veins was the first song I wrote for this record after Be the Bad Guy, and it's kind of what gave way to the rest of the record.
When I wrote this song, it was like based on a conversation I had with my therapist about realizing that like the internal damage that was done for me was what it like turned me into her. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say that same bad blood, now it's in my veins. Now we bleed the same. It's like I tried to do all this shit, and in the end I ended up just like you. You know? Washington Street, that lyric in the first part, Washington Street's where my first apartment was, like where all that shit happened. Yeah.
It was like the floodgates opened almost, and I started writing about so much of the conversations I was having with my therapist about things that I was trying to work through, and acknowledging where my pain was coming from and where my faults were, and just being able to outline them in such a manner I don't feel like I've ever been able to do on record.
E string when that, yeah. So are you going to be hitting that E string?
This?
Oh, it's an F. Okay.
Well, it's technically an E,
yeah.
This isn't drop.
Right. I can literally copy and paste a good chunk.
I know. I'm getting tired now.
Getting tired. We're also gonna do this take over.
Oh, fuck me. God.
Now you still have 2 takes
What did I
left.
pay you for to fix my bullshit?
Hey, I need to have bullshit to fix. We're still in air mode.
Fine. Let's hit the button.
I also got to have Jesse play drums on it, which was awesome. He's been the backbone to basically everything I've done musically since I was 16. He hasn't played on a Shye song in a long time, so it's been really cool to kind of circle back and have him write such phenomenal drum parts and just crush it on this song.
Well, it's such a shame how I became a part of you, your ways. When I see love now, I just run and look the other way. When I see love... Well, those aren't the words. Not the words. It's such a shame how I became the part of you, your ways. When I see love now, I just run and look the other way. Now all the things I tried to fix for you, I see me break. I didn't want to change.
We can have the third harmony just come in the second time.
Yeah.
So just those two harmonies.
Cool.
Okay.
And then
Keep it
there's
simple.
yeah, I think there's some might be some stuff in. Oh yeah, the echoes. And the blind, the blind, the blind, the blind. And then I did. And then there's a harmony in the second pre-chorus. Like, clear my mind, whoa, heal the time.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Alright, let's just start on the chorus and
Cool.
go from there.
Boy Meets World is such a beautiful song to me for so many reasons. Aside from just the pure relatability and transparency and nostalgia that I feel like that song carries, I got to involve some of the cast members of Boy Meets World. Will Friedle, who played Eric Matthews, basically announced the song for me and has been so kind in the whole process. And Trina McGee, who played Angela, was posting about it and saying really nice things about it as well. And I got to meet some of the other cast members and talk to them about it as well. So it's been like a really fulfilling song for me. But the song almost didn't happen.
Nick, you do this to yourself, man.
I was sitting at my desk and just constantly listening to this song that I was very inspired by. And I decided I wanted to try and replicate the feeling. Not necessarily how it sounded, but just the way it made me feel. I wanted that feeling. And I was messing with this little guitar riff, and it just didn't feel enough like I thought I was trying to chase. So I put it away.
That's not what's fucking me up. I just sound bad.
And, I kept coming back to it for some reason and kept adding to it here and there. And, if I didn't save the session the first day, I might have never gotten one of my favorite songs I've ever written.
I was even thinking of doing it descending, like opposite.
That sounds cool. My only thing is it sounds too much like the other melody, the A part.
And sure, it doesn't feel like the feeling that I thought I was chasing, but for me, it felt better. It felt like a song I always wanted to write.
Keep the same space in mind and watch Boy Meets World for the millionth time is how I understood my
Wonderful.
That's how you fuck that shit up.
We'll do take two again.
Keep the same space in mind and watch Boy Meets World for the millionth time. It's how I understood mine. So please can we just hit rewind on?
I like that one.
That's definitely the one for that part.
And just the whole process of the song has been so beautiful for me. And being able to keep that original guitar part I recorded in my apartment just for the, sheer raw vulnerability, I think it feels like has been really, really cool as well. And I'm just super grateful for this song.
Nick, did you also break the lamp? Oh my god, you did.
No, I didn't break it.
Alright, hold on.
don't
Papa's coming in. Papa's coming to fix.
It fell. I bumped into the thing and then this fell.
Quadratic equation. X equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Bitch. Wow.
I think we just went to math class.
Damn it, now I'm not cool. Oh no.
What are you dropping?
Now I'm not cool. Now I gotta put these with the uncool glasses. Oh well. Next time.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm ready, Tyler. Let's do it, Tyler. Wait, where's my water?
Feel Something is one of the more fun songs I've ever written. And it's about trying to kick the door down in this industry that we're in, and trying so hard to, let yourself in and be accepted. And it's about acknowledging how hard it can be, and just being okay with it, and just saying I'm not going anywhere.
'Cause if heaven's what you make it, hell is what you go through. I know most so well because I know you.
It's a nice one.
And if loving you is dangerous, it's the only place I'm safe in. Even though it hurts sometimes to hold you.
Yeah. Let's do one more just for the hell of it.
Do it again, but less trash.
There's this synthesizer in the chorus that's got like this stutter effect to it. And truthfully, I'm no producer, so the sounds that I use are not great when I'm demoing songs out. And the sound I used for that stutter effect, I had limited control over it for some reason, and I could never get the timing to hit perfectly. So I was super excited to work on this one with Tyler. And it just feels so nice, and it's like tucked in that pocket, and I feel like it moves really nicely. And
What if we build it like...
Told you so,
I think that'd be cool.
told you so.
I think it needs something different because it's the same exact thing as the first one.
Yeah, I'd like to
Aside
put a
from
harmony there too,
Yeah.
but then like,
Yeah.
told you, told.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
this song was a lot of fun for me to do, and I really love this song as well.
Wow. Who is this guy?
Fucking hot in here because I don't do nothing about playing games.
Who gave this guy the audacity?
I ain't never played one game in my life. Not Monopoly, not Clue, not Life, not Uno. My whole life, no games.
All right, here we go. Last shit on the record. Last shit on the record, baby. Let's fucking do it.
I've been trying to write Manic basically my entire life. I've always wanted to write about my mental health, but I have always struggled with doing so. And the reason for that is I never wanted it to come across as not real, or I didn't want it to come across as not raw or vulnerable. I wanted you to hear it and not be like, oh, cool, it's another sad song. I wanted you to hear it and be like, shit, okay, I'm listening.
Well, I never meant to take it this far. I pawned all this borrowed time that I've been living on so long. Tell my parents that I'm sorry for this song, but I'm here. That alone is beautiful.
Wow.
And I feel like I finally figured out how to do that. And the way I was able to do that, I think, was by acknowledging that I think that I've outlived any expectation anybody had for me as far as life expectancy. And I think that, no matter how many times life has tried to kick me down, I'm still here. And I think that's something to celebrate.
All right. So you want it to be intense like this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do it again.
But it's also about outlining the manic part of my bipolar, which is truthfully the scariest.
Hold on, if they play this.
Nope. Delete the whole thing. That was trash. I didn't like any of that. Yep.
I thought I'd die when I was younger. Wanted me enough to take me home.
The depressive side is really scary as well, but it's at least easy to identify, both by myself and others. And I have always felt like the manic side is not. And so many mistakes I've made in my life, and so many of the scarier parts, I guess, of myself that I didn't understand or didn't remember, all of these things were most often tied to manic episodes I was having that I didn't understand. And so I devoted a great deal of energy in my adult years to trying to understand that side of my brain, the manic side. And I'm really proud of the progress I've made and the things I've been able to do through understanding that. And I'm grateful to have a better grip on it, I believe. But, I wanted to outline how scary that part is, that, that the only man I ever feared, I see him clear. It's the man I see, or the Manic, fun play on words, in the mirror. And I'm so grateful that this song exists, and I'm so grateful that I had a bunch of my friends involved in the process as well. We recorded these group vocals after the record was done for it, and it was just me surrounded by a bunch of my friends who are very important to me in my life, and it felt like just such a real, raw, and vulnerable way to end the record, and I'm super grateful for it. So thank you to Joe Sautner and Joe Simmons and Emily Walsh and Bia and Barbara Faustino for being involved in it, and just helping me end this record the way I think it needed to end.
Was always near, the only man I ever feared. I see him clear. It's the man I see in the mirror.